Welcome, Texas wrestling fans. It's your boy, DJ Tony Snow, your favorite wrestler's favorite DJ. Welcome to Texoma Pro Wrestling. I'm joined, as always, by my commentary partner, the Velvet Voice, Walker Stewart. How you doing today, Walker?
I'm doing phenomenal. It's a little dark in here, though, Tony, I have to admit. It looks like we are awaiting the arrival of a certain someone here, Tony.
That would be the notorious E.C. Roberts on, what day is today? His birthday, actually.
His birthday.
Happy birthday to the notorious one, E.C. Roberts, our beloved ring announcer here at Texoma Pro. And there he is. E.C. Roberts, ladies and gentlemen, our ring announcer. Getting our show up and going. And Walker, do we have a show or what tonight?
We have a hell of a show on lock for everyone here tonight. We are live in Sherman, Texas, Tony.
We have two main events for y'all tonight. That's right, two main events. I'm here to see Sam Stackhouse versus Masada, though, Walker. How about you?
Oh, my gosh. That's going to be an incredible match. Highly anticipated action, Tony.
And Shane Taylor's in action again as well tonight. He has been cutting a swath through the roster since he came back here. Who's going to stop Shane Taylor, and what are they going to have to do to stop him?
I don't know who is even capable of stopping Shane Taylor at this point. He's been on an absolutely dominant roll. We're just going to have to wait and see, Tony.
Well, international superstar Franco Varga.
That is, of course, the Velvet Voice, Mr. Walker Stewart. And, of course, he is your favorite wrestler's favorite DJ, Mr. DJ Tony Snow.
So, Franco Varga, international superstar tonight, coming to challenge Shane Taylor. Does Franco have what no one else has been able to have, and that is the will and the ability to take down the baddest of all time, Walker?
Well, I mean, they call this man an international wrestling superstar for a reason. We're going to have to wait and see. E.C. Roberts is taking us to the action.
Yes, this opening match is a good one. There's our referee, MJ Bell, ready to get us started tonight. And coming from the south side of San Antonio, the barroom brawler himself, the owner of the sexiest stash in the business, Stud Stash is here, Walker Stewart.
Who exactly deemed him to have the sexiest stash in the business?
I think he did, but I am not about to argue with him about that.
You know, I don't...
What's good, homie?
All right, I don't think I'm going to argue with those sorts of judgments here, Tony.
No, you don't. You got to learn the barroom lingo. When someone says, what's up, you return with, what's good.
Well, okay, you know, you learn something new every day, Tony.
You must have fell asleep during that class. But here we have Stud Stash, the sexiest stash in the business from the Southside San Antonio Brawler, taking on a local favorite. That is the savvy veteran, Aerial Assault's very own Montego Sika.
This is going to be an incredible matchup. I am very excited to see Teego back here tonight in Texoma Pro Wrestling.
Oh, you got to love Teego. I don't know who else doesn't, if nothing else, for his excellent taste in music. This guy comes to the ring to Notorious B.I.G. I love it, man. There we go. Come on. I know you know the words, Walker. Let's hear it. Spit a fire 16. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Uh-huh. Baby, baby.
Tony,
No.
I think you're doing a phenomenal job yourself, so.
Well, you know.
Look who it is. None other than the Heat Sika. He is Teego, baby.
This guy has been everywhere in the scene. He's done everything. Been wrestling in Oklahoma for years. Actually was in a tag team with our own Coyote before. Talk about Aerial Assault. What a team that was, man.
You know, Teego is a hell of a tag team competitor, but you got to give him credit where credit is due. A phenomenal singles competitor in his own right.
With deceptive speed, deceptive quickness. There you go. See, he's even dapping you up, Walker. Look at that. Don't wash that hand, bro.
How could I?
You just got dapped up by a legend. All right, Teego, Sika, Stud Stash. You're more familiar with one than you are the other, but Walker, what do you think our keys to victory are here for Stud Stash?
Well, I think Stud Stash is going to have to overcome the agility advantage that Teego does have in this contest. But, I mean, that's not to slight Stud Stash whatsoever. Stud Stash is a phenomenal competitor in his own right. It is any man's game right now in this ballpark.
All right, here we go. Senior referee MJ Bell checking both men, making sure we're ready for the action. Here we go. And there's the bell. We're underway. Stud Stash, Teego, Sika in our opening round. Opening showdown, that is. Had maybe one too many Diet Mountain Dews before we started there, Walker.
I hear you, Tony. The bell has sounded. This match is underway.
Teego getting it started off, getting the crowd behind him. Collar and elbow lockup. Here we go. Who's got the power advantage here, Walker? It looks like Stud Stash, huh?
Yeah, it looks like Stud Stash indeed. Stud Stash doesn't even care about this competitor that he has against Teego. Teego, while he is a phenomenal competitor, Stud Stash thinks that he's above the man standing across from him in the ring. And
I'll tell you what. Knowing him as long as I have, one of Teego's favorite things is when people, should I say, underestimate him. When people overlook Teego and overlook his ability in the ring. This guy, look, here we go, collar and elbow lockup. Stud Stash pushing him back to the turnbuckle. Are we going to get some separation here? What was that? Ooh, and the slap right on the chest. A statement made by Stud Stash.
We find ourselves a little bit at a reset point here, ladies and gentlemen. Teego and Stud Stash really in the midst of the feeling out process here.
Measuring each other up. As you see this collar and elbow lockup, neither man really you think has the advantage, especially at the end there when Teego switches the script on him like that. And now we have Stud Stash in control. Oh, ducking underneath that. Following it up with a clubbering blow, forearm shot after another, one after another. Now Teego's cooking with fish grease, and just like that, Stud Stash with the equalizer. But Teego's ready. He's fighting. He's coming at him with everything. Forearm after forearm. Stud Stash shrugs him off yet again. Oh, and just like that, Walker.
Look at the power of Stud Stash flattening Teego right on the mat.
Anyone get the license plate on that bus? Up and over. Beautiful hip toss, blocked though by Stud Stash. Blocked yet again. It's not often we see someone. Oh, look, there's that agility we talked about, Walker. It's not often we see someone that can match power with Teego, but he's found his match tonight in that category here.
Yes, he has. Teego is a phenomenal competitor in everything that he does. You want to brawl with him, Teego will brawl with the best of them. You want to fly around, Teego can do that too. A phenomenal competitor in every regard, but Stud Stash is not a man to be messed with.
Stud Stash. He has deceptive cardio here. This guy can go for a while. He looks like a big guy, but he's been fighting in the bar rooms of San Antonio for a while. Big clubber and blow to the back. Working over that arm. Look at this. Stud Stash focusing on that arm, Walker.
And Stud Stash is trying to keep this at his pace because this pace serves to his advantage directly. He can't let Teego pick up the pace any quicker than this.
How do you counter someone with agility? Take that agility away. Slow it down. Grind it down. And Stud Stash is trying to grind this match to a halt right now.
Trying to, Tony. He's doing a phenomenal job at it.
Oh, and it looks like one of them's cut open. Bleeding from the arm there. This match is getting crazy at the start here.
Oh yeah, you see the laceration on the back right shoulder of Stud Stash.
Yeah, he's starting to bleed there. So you know when that blood's leaving, he's going to be losing some energy quick. That'll take it right out of you, man, when that lifeblood starts pumping out. Oh, big knife edge shot. And one more. We were just talking about Stud Stash crazy cardio, but just like the boxer in Rocky V, man, he bleeds just like any other man, Walker.
I understand what you mean, Tony.
Teego can hurt him. Teegan's got him, but now see, look, just as quick, Stud Stash is back in the driver's seat.
And that laceration on the back right shoulder, that's something that Stud Stash is going to have to be concerned about in this contest. You know, Teego could target that area. There's nothing against that in the rule books here, Tony.
Oh, look at this. Stud Stash just sitting on Teego's back, grooming himself. while that neck is draped across the ropes.
You know, I'm not a big fan of this showmanship, the hot dogging and grandstanding that we're getting here from Stud Stash tonight.
Well, you know, he's trying to win over some of these fans. This is his 3rd or 4th time at Texoma, and let's just say that they haven't really taken to Stud Stash yet here at the Sherman Elks Lodge. I don't know why. He seems like a nice gentleman. Don't you think?
I don't know if I'd agree with that assessment, Tony, but
he's something, right?
Tony, you have this ability to get along with a lot of different people. What have your experiences been like with Stud Stash backstage?
Oh, he's a great guy. You know, earlier he borrowed some of my mustache wax because you may not know, but back in the day, I was a mustachioed fellow as well.
Really?
And I had one that would rival, you know those villains that would tie damsels to train tracks?
Of course.
They had nothing on me.
Wow.
Raleigh Fingers was jealous. So, yeah, I hooked him up with some stash wax, and we shared a beer beforehand. Good guy. Good guy. Oh, that elbow, though, nobody home. And you see that blood. That looks a lot like when Nick Gage got stabbed under the arm. That guy died on the life flight. Stud Stash has got to be careful. Teego's trying to get that opportunity here that he's been waiting for. Get some separation. Get a little bit of a respite here. Oh, and he's got him in that submission. He's trying to squeeze the oxygen, the lifeblood right out of Teego here, Walker.
Trying to do everything that he can. I really wonder how that right shoulder is going to play into how tight he can keep this hold locked in here, Tony.
And see, look what Teego's doing. He's attacking that shoulder. He's attacking that wound, and he got the separation he needed. Hand clapping those ears. And just like that, he's rocked. Oh, and a running left hand. Look at that haymaker. Oh, and there's one more. He's laying him in on the barroom brawler.
Stud Stash said that he wanted to fight, and a fight is what he has on deck.
Oh, beautiful enziguri from the Heat Sika. Come on, Teego. This is the moment you've been waiting for. You've got him rocked, buddy. Let's go. Beautiful running drop kick. This could be it, Walker. Oh, kicks him down in the kneecap.
Off the ropes.
Oh, beautiful shining wizard. Cover him, Teego. Cover him.
Hook in the outer leg.
2. Just a 2 count in our first near fall of the match. Can you believe that's our first near fall, Walker?
I can't believe that this match is still continuing with the way that Stud Stash is bleeding here tonight. And Teego, the way that he has just been staying on top of Stud Stash within this entire contest. Absolutely phenomenal work.
That's that veteran wisdom of Teego. Oh, what a beautiful belly to belly, though.
Well, what good is wisdom whenever you can get thrown around like that? Cover.
2. Just a 2 count. Stud Stash flexing those biceps, showing us what he can do with that belly to belly. Now he's beckoning Teego to his feet. He's measuring him, Walker. What's coming up here?
I'm not too sure. We're going to have to see. No.
Nobody home as Teego ducks out of the way, rolls through. What agility from the big man. Cutter, beautiful cutter. Cover him, Teego. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Ring that bell. Teego Sika is your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
And Stud Stash is not happy about that loss, Tony.
Stud Stash's winning ways brought to a halt here. And what a win for our local hero, Teego Sika. You got to wonder what's next for Teego. Does this move him up in the title rankings? We have that Oklahoma title, but we have that beautiful Texas title, too, that Mr. Wobble's defending later. With this win, does that move Teego any closer to either one of those?
You'd have to imagine so, Tony. I mean, after a victory like that over a man of that size right there in Stud Stash, what a win for Teego.
Stud Stash isn't taking it that kindly either. But can you blame him?
I can't blame him whatsoever. I mean, I would be frustrated after a loss of that nature as well, but nevertheless, the better man for the night picked up the victory.
I'm sorry, what'd you say Biggie Smalls is playing? What was that? Can you repeat everything after, well?
Tony, you got to pay attention.
That's Biggie Smalls, though, bro. Come on. Just do the DJ dance. Just, put your hand on you.
Well, you mentioned it before, Tony, but we have a very exciting contest on deck. Haas versus Haas here tonight in Sherman, Texas.
That's right. The progeny of Charlie Haas, Chuck and Russ Haas. Two incredible young talents. Here comes Chuck.
Introducing first from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 93 pounds, Russ Haas.
Oh, forgive me. That would be Russ. He's the larger one. He is a stout 93 pounds.
Of course.
Russ Haas not endearing himself to this crowd at all. Oh, he's actually high-fiving a couple of them there.
Russ seems like the type of individual, you know, if you support me, I appreciate you, but everyone else, forget about you.
Hey, I'm sure he gets it honest, if you know what I'm saying.
Of course.
All right, Bad Company, Russ Haas. Make sure you hit all 4 goalposts there, young man. All right, and here we go. The champion in this battle for the dominance of the bedroom. The battle of playground dominance. The grudge match in the garage. The nightmare in the nursery. Have you ever noticed how incredibly long the intro to this song is?
I have noticed this, actually.
Incredibly long. Who does he think he is, Tim Storm?
We'll know if he makes the rounds one more time to interact with every single fan here tonight in Sherman, Texas.
Then he would be Tim Storm. Ladies and gentlemen, the Texoma Pro Junior Champion, Chuck Haas, here to defend his title against his bigger brother. Chuck does have the champion's advantage. He does not have to pin or submit his brother to retain that title. He can walk out of here, get disqualified, get counted out, and retain that title, Walker.
He very well could. We're going to have to wait and see this battle of the ages. One more time, Chuck Haas versus Russ Haas.
And those ages are 9 and 12. And we're going to see him go at it here tonight.
You know, usually in championship contests, you can point to different things such as, you know, an experience edge or different things along those lines. But, you know, here we have 2 evenly matched competitors trained under the same individual, of course, the legendary Charlie Haas.
And we just heard this is a non-title match. I guess Chuck is going to make Russ earn his title shot.
Well, hey, you got to do what you got to do. The collar and elbow into, of course, the waistlock standing switch here.
There we go, followed up by a standing switch. Look at this chain wrestling from the young Haas boys. Oh, beautiful takedown. Oh, look at that cartwheel by Russ.
Magnificent athleticism on display here tonight.
Do you expect anything less from Charlie Haas's kids?
Absolutely not, Tony.
Beautiful leg drop. And now we're going into some submission wrestling with that short arm scissor. Chuck getting back up to 1, 2. Oh, and the roll back over. There's another 2 count just like that. 2 near falls early on here,
Almost
Walker.
folding him like a blanket, Tony. Absolutely fantastic.
Into the turnbuckle. Caldwell gets out of the way. Nobody home for Russ. Chuck hitting him in the midsection, trying to chop his brother down here. Ooh, shot right to the knee.
Yeah, you notice he is targeting that left knee of his opponent there, which we see braced up.
Well, you know, who's going to know your weakness is better than your little brother, right?
Exactly.
I couldn't imagine how insufferable my little brother would be if he won a title off of me. Every day coming home from school, he'd have that thing in my face. Oh, look at that beautiful single leg takedown going after that hurt leg there. Now working on it. Driving that knee to the ground. Beautiful job working on that left leg. We saw in the past Russ pull out that submission hold to win. Could we see the same out of Chuck? Could we see a submission victory here tonight in this non-title match?
We very well may. Anything you can do, I can do better. That might be the message that's being sent within this.
Especially with your brother, because, I mean, you don't fight harder with anybody else in your family. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Trying to chop him down in the corner there. Beautiful clobber and blow. Oh, and that kick sending him backwards. He did a full 360, took his feet out from underneath him.
Turning him inside out.
Literally inside out.
Wait, what is going on here?
Oh, Chuck working on that leg. This is a savage side of Chuck Haas that we have not seen yet.
What is going on here? Taking it to the outside.
Seriously, what's gotten into Chuck?
What is...
I mean, did Russ eat the rest of the Cocoa Puffs or something? What's going on here?
The absolute brutality out of Chuck Haas here tonight on full display.
I mean, geez. Did he like take your Legos, homie? Like, what's going on? Look at Russ retreating to the corner there on one leg. Oh, retaliating with a beautiful knife edge chop. There's some grown man punches coming here, Walker.
Of course. Elbow strike after elbow strike, trying to battle back, but that left knee.
Looks like he's buckling under him there. He can't really support all of his weight on it. Oh, now he's limping a little bit.
What the?
And a cutter out of nowhere.
Jumping
Cover
cutter.
1, 2, 3, and that's it. Russ Haas with the surprise victory. And he looks fine. Was he playing possum the whole time? Look at him. He's walking around just fine on that leg. Russ Haas had us all fooled. Taking a page right out of his father's book there.
Oh, and Chuck Haas has to be absolutely frustrated with the way that contest ended.
I want to bring attention again to this savage side of Chuck Haas that we saw. This is something we have not ever seen out of this young man. He's still the champ, though. He's holding up that title to remind everybody. What a match, Walker. What a match.
This is why the Texoma Pro Junior Division, one of the hottest divisions in Texas, Tony. Absolutely phenomenal.
Well, next up, Walker, we have a match of title defense from our Texoma World Champion, the one and only Teflon John Bedlam. He's here tonight with that beautiful Texoma World Heavyweight Championship, and he's facing a newcomer. That's right, Mr. Louis Shamui, King Orca himself, is making his debut here tonight at the Sherman Elks Lodge.
That's what I like to hear. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this action moving. The following contest is scheduled for... That's what I like to hear.
Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, look who we have here, none other than Louis Shamui in the building here tonight, the Sherman Elks Lodge, graced by the presence of King Orca himself.
You know, I think we're missing out on something here.
What do you think that is, Tony?
I think we're missing an opportunity. We should put this guy with the underwater wet bodies. Right? Come on, you got a shark, a dolphin, and a Shamu, and a King Orca. What better trio than those three? Come on.
With those dance moves, I think we should put him with Mr. Wobble, but nevertheless.
King Orca busting a move out here. He's busting something.
This man is shucking and jiving his way. He very well may shuck and jive his way to a Texoma Pro Heavyweight Championship reign.
Shucking like oysters. Oysters. Louis Shamui. And here we go, the familiar sounds of the People's Champ Paul Wall heralding the entrance of the Texoma World Champion, Teflon Johnny Bedlam. Look at this man. That's what a champion is supposed to look like. Look at that magnificent hair. Got that belt all shined up. This guy oozes money, Walker. Come on, man.
Well, he oozes something, and I don't think it's anything I want to be in the vicinity of, Tony, but...
Excellence? You don't want to be around excellence?
What is Teflon John doing?
I guess he doesn't feel appreciated, man. Look what these fans... There we go. No. Apparently some of the ladies need something in the audience, and I guess they think he has them.
Well, Teflon John is here, your Texoma Pro World Heavyweight Champion.
Beautiful belt. That's a real man right there. The dedication this man has shown, traveling 14 hours round trip every month to Texoma for a year and a half just to put his life on the line in the ring for these people. And this is the thanks that he gets, Walker.
Listen, Tony, I subscribe to the ideology. You treat other people the way that you want to be treated. Teflon John has earned something with these people. I don't believe it's the respect of the audience here tonight, but
got you, bro. Did you see that? So we're on the same wavelength, man. That's my dude.
Weighing at 327 pounds, King Orca Louis Shamui.
this crowd is hot here tonight for Louis Shamui, Tony.
You know, I just realized it's been years since I've watched Free Willy.
And from San Antonio, Texas.
It's a hell of a good movie, Walker.
At a thick 235 pounds, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed Texoma Pro Heavyweight Champion, Teflon John.
Well, Teflon John is showcasing what is on the line here tonight. The Texoma Pro World Heavyweight Championship is to be defended in this contest here.
And what a debut for King Orca himself. Louis Shamui has himself a title match his first night here in Texoma Pro.
What an opportunity.
What an opportunity for the King Orca. And we're underway.
The bell has sounded. This match is underway.
Look at Teflon John. He doesn't seem to be really taking King Orca that seriously. Looking at his opponent in disdain, if you will.
I mean, it sure as hell is
Whoa, what's
not
going on?
Charlie Haas, but
What's going on over here? Well, he's got a count of 10, you know. He's collecting himself here, Walker. He's getting ready, you know. Game planning. Game planning, Walker.
I think that Teflon John should be more focused on his opponent that he has. This is a Texoma Pro Championship defense for Teflon John.
Oh, he's taking it seriously. You just got to give the illusion that he's not. You see, make them think you're not thinking when actually you are thinking, so that way they don't think that they think that you're thinking.
Well, Louis Shamui is not the type of competitor to look down upon Teflon John, to treat him lightly off the ropes.
Oh, look at, oh, and a spear.
Right off the bat.
Deceptive speed from Louis Shamui.
Almost breaking Teflon John in half.
Oh, we could have an upset right here. Fireman's carry, Samoan drop. What's going on here? Oh, and down come the straps. Louis Shamui trying to make quick work. There's the Orca call. Measuring the champ. What are we going to see here, Walker?
I'm not too sure.
Has him up again. He's measuring him.
Wait, what is...
Oh, look at Teflon John. He's
maneuvering out of it. He's looking for a sleeper hold here, I believe.
It looks like he's turned this into a sleeper. He's got the man down to one knee. Oh, and back to his back. He's got him in this rear naked choke.
Oh, this is not looking good for Louis Shamui.
He's trying to break him off real bad, if you will. He's not, and he's tapping out.
He's tapping, that's it.
Just like that. What a title defense for Teflon John.
Your winner of this contest by submission, Teflon John.
You know, I may have made a statement at the beginning of this entire contest where I said that Teflon John wasn't taking Louis Shamui seriously, but at the end of the night, he gets the job done in quick fashion, Tony.
What a decisive win from our world champion. And that's one thing. I know it's his birthday, so I'm going to let him live. E.C. Roberts needs to be corrected, though. That is the Texoma World Heavyweight Championship. That title has been defended in England. That title has been defended all the way over in, France, I think it was that one time? Like, this belt has been defended across the world. That is a world championship, and that is your Texoma World Champion, Walker. That's what a champion looks like right there.
I'm the man around these parts! I'm the man!
Who's going to argue with him? Who's going to argue with him? Kind of a...
I cannot believe it, Tony Snow. The Spotlight Logan Knight is here in Texoma Pro Wrestling. What?
This isn't on the format. Where'd this guy come from? I've heard of this guy. Well, what's he doing here, Walker?
Well, the Spotlight Logan Knight has been making my life a living hell all across the great state of Oklahoma.
That's what I heard. You guys are great friends.
Yeah, you
Dude, we should put him in a team with Gabe Wilder.
Champion Wobble tonight, but I know it's not 100%. So why don't we just get your dancing fool out here?
Well, quite the statement made by the Spotlight Logan Knight.
I've got it. You know how AEW has the Jericho Appreciation Society?
Of course.
It can be Gabe Wilder and Logan Knight and be the Walker Appreciation Society.
I think we're gonna have to workshop. We're gonna have to workshop that idea, Tony.
It just flows like Tito's vodka right off the tongue. Who is this, Walker?
You know exactly who this is, Tony.
This is our Texoma, Texas Heavyweight Champion. That's who this is. Ladies and gentlemen, the creator of the world-famous Wobble line dance, our Texoma, Texas Champion, Mr. Wobble.
And he has got the gold here tonight, baby.
From Party City, USA, by way of Dallas, Texas, the worldwide dancing sensation known as Mr. Wobble. That's my dude right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take you back just 2 weeks ago to Texoma Pro Independence Day 2022, where this man had probably the night of his life, Tony, breaking a 4-year dry spell, picking up his first 3 victories in 4 years, and those 3 victories, Tony's, led to him becoming the Texoma Pro Texas Champion.
And fans at home, you can check out that full show in its entirety right now on the Texoma Pro YouTube channel. That's right, Independence Day is streaming for free right now. See Mr. Wobble battle his way through that 3-round tournament to become the new Texoma Pro Texas Heavyweight Champion.
You know, we heard Logan Knight mention it earlier on today. Mr. Wobble, I mean, surely he cannot be at 100% after the hellacious battles he went through just 2 weeks ago.
Especially with the shortcuts that Kari Wright and Exodus Prime took, taking chairs to him, trying to get him out of contention for that championship match. But his indomitable will endured, and there he stands as your Texas champion, Walker.
And beyond that, the attack that occurred at the very end of the night from someone we considered to be one of Mr. Wobble's very own friends, Barrett Brown, 50 cal.
Well, you know, he's from New Japan now, and you know that's how they do it in New Japan. Whenever a champion wins the title, the challenger comes out to confront him. That's going to be a match that'll be unforgettable. You're not going to want to miss that, folks. Wobble versus Barrett Brown, when it happens, is going to be a barn burner.
Well, we're going to see if he even makes it that far. Logan Knight looks like he is meaning business here tonight.
You know, luckily for you, I don't think he's noticed you yet. He's over here. Hey, see? There you go. You're welcome. I just had to get his attention for him, you know?
This man is following me all around.
I'm glad I could connect him with you there, because he didn't see you, but then I was, you know, he's right here. And
well, I'm usually wearing a jacket. Maybe that's why.
Well, it's too hot for that. It's 108 degrees, man.
Of course, and we are turning up the heat here tonight.
He is the reigning, defending Texoma Pro Texas Champion, Mr.
What an introduction from E.C. Roberts, championship introductions, and here we go with another title match. This is going to be his first title defense here tonight, Walker. And as a man who's such good friends with his opponent, what are the keys to victory here for Mr. Knight?
Well, you know, as much as I dislike the morals and the methodations of the spotlight, Logan Knight. He is a hell of a competitor. That is why he has made his way down here to Sherman, Texas in the Sherman Elks Lodge to prove himself against new competition. He's gone on record to state that he has beaten everyone there is to beat in the state of Oklahoma. He has come to Texas to prove something here tonight. We're going to see if he can get the job done.
And with that, we are underway. This match for the 11.5 pounds of gold, that is the Texoma, Texas Championship. All right, here we go. At the beginning of a Mr. Wobble match, you got to try to get his opponent to dance with him, right? Right, Walker? Is that what we're doing?
I believe so. I don't think Logan Knight is exactly the wobbling type, Tony.
But he's used to the spotlight, right? He doesn't dance in the spotlight?
He doesn't want the spotlight to be on any, you know, if Logan Knight created a dance, he would want the spotlight to be on that dance. He doesn't care about the wobble. He doesn't care about Mr. Wobble.
Oh, here we go. MJ Bell getting involved.
MJ Bell teaching Logan Knight how to get the job done. Wow.
Come on, Walker. Show him how it's done.
I don't think I'm the
Come on,
man
Walker.
for the job.
Show him how it's done.
I don't think I'm the man
Come
for the
on,
job.
Walker. All right. I'm not sure he's appreciating that. There we go. Oh, we got a little bit of a wobble.
I knew it was too good to be true.
Logan Knight, raining kicks down on the back of Mr. Wobble. Wobble trying to get back up to his feet here. Oh, and another knee right to the kidneys.
The absolute disrespect from the spotlight on full display here.
Absolute disrespect is putting it lightly. This man is coming into Wobble's house and eating his lunch right now. Wobble fighting back, though. Back into the corner. Knight with these shoulder blocks. One after another. Referee MJ Bell in there administering the 5 count. Now we have a break. And right to the outside goes Mr. Wobble.
Logan Knight, if there is anywhere that this man is going to thrive in this contest, it is keeping it outside.
Oh, and he's trying to keep it outside. Oh, into that concrete, into the security barricade, and then into the apron as well.
Oh my gosh, think about those taped ribs of Mr. Wobble. He must be in excruciating pain here,
Ribs
Tony.
take a long time to heal because every time you breathe, they move. And so I can imagine that those ribs from a couple weeks ago are nowhere near healed. And look what Logan Knight is doing here with this all-out assault on the back and the side of Mr. Wobble.
You know, those ribs and that spinal cord, that is going to serve as your base structure of the body. I mean, if you injure those, it's going to be really hard for you to breathe, really hard for you to stand, surely hard for you to retain the Texas Championship.
If your core's messed up, it's hard for you to move, man. It shuts your whole body down. In the corner, Wobble trying to fight his way out. Big overhand blows. Sizing Logan up here. I've seen this before. Double overhand chop right to the chest. Trying to cave in that chest cavity. All this momentum. Stinger splash. Going back one more time. Here comes Wobble. Nobody home this time. Ooh, big knee to the gut. And just like that, Logan Knight is in control with the submission hold. And what are we seeing here, Walker?
That grounded abdominal stretch. Logan Knight has a fantastic submission game. Suffice to say, we are seeing that fully right here, locked in on Mr. Wobble.
Look at the ring IQ of Logan Knight. You can tell he's done some studying. He's done his homework. He knows that midsection and ribs of Mr. Wobble are compromised. And what is he focusing on? Since the match started, he had that kick to the gut, and right now he's just wrenching on that rib cage.
Well, let's be honest here, Tony. It's not every day that you get a Texoma Pro Texas Championship opportunity. Logan Knight is trying to take advantage of that.
Oh, beautiful forearm shot from Wobble sends Logan Knight reeling, and he's asking for it back. Here we go, left and right, one after another, breaking down to a barroom brawl, if you will.
Strikes on strikes here. Oh, but the rake of the eyes. Mr. Wobble was feeling himself here, Tony.
And just like that, Logan Knight thinks he's Logan Paul, doesn't he?
Definitely the confidence and the swagger.
Beautiful snapmare takeover, and now we're down to this headlock. Moved into a chin lock.
You know, Logan Knight is right in his element. This is exactly where he wants to keep Mr. Wobble. And Wobble looks like he's starting to fade here, Tony.
He does. He's going to have to get over to those ropes or find the strength inside of him to muster up a break here.
But these fans, these are the same fans in the Sherman Elks Lodge that brought Mr. Wobble to the dance, that led to his Texas Championship reign.
Beautiful stunner, creates that separation right now. Wobble measuring him. Going back one more time. There we go. Hurting Wobble though, you saw that grimace. Oh, and throws him right off the bulldog and right onto that lower back, Walker. That can't be good.
Absolutely not. Logan Knight is setting up for something here. A clothesline, but Mr. Wobble stays up. Into the sleeper hold, Logan Knight transitions.
He's got it slapped on there tight too, Walker. We could see a submission victory here. It looks like he's putting Mr. Wobble to sleep. Ain't no dancing going on right now. He's fading, Walker. He's fading. Look at him.
He very well may be. Logan Knight may be closing in on the Texas Championship.
Oh, but he gets to the ropes. But MJ Bell does not see it. There we go. There we go. Now he sees it. We got a rope break. What incredible ring awareness by our Texas champion, Walker.
Absolutely phenomenal. Proving exactly why he is your Texas champion. He is not trying to halt any sort of momentum that he has gained over the past 2 weeks.
This guy does not have an ounce of quit in that body. And that grit is on display here tonight. Beautiful European uppercut, though. Sends Wobble absolutely reeling.
Logan Knight out of the corner.
Oh, and Wobble gets that foot up.
You want to talk about a halt of momentum, Tony.
There's that bulldog he missed last time. Cover him, Wobble. This is it. Cover him. Pushes him over. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and just a 2 count. Logan Knight kicking out yet again.
Logan Knight is trying to do everything he can. He does not want to squander this opportunity, Tony Snow.
Another championship opportunity for another newcomer here. Robert Langdon with his open door policy on full display. Oh, here we go. He's got a minute. Are we going to see the kill switch? Oh, but a reversal from Logan Knight. Oh, and a knee breaker. Into a German. What a beautiful German. Bends him over like an accordion.
Absolute power from Logan Knight. Hooking the outer leg here. Only a 2 count. We nearly saw a new Texoma, Texas champion.
Here in his first title defense since winning that gold. Wobble came very close to losing it just as quick.
And this is where you start to see Logan Knight become frustrated, become manic within his maneuvers here. He's starting to panic here, Tony. He's pulling out all of his best shots.
And Wobble keeps shaking them all off. He's measuring them. What are we going to see here?
He might be looking for that snapmare driver. No!
Ooh, beautiful headbutt from Wobble.
Ripcord. Oh my gosh!
Oh, that's it. Cover him, Wobble. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Your winner and still Texoma, Texas champion, Mr. Wobble. There we go, the first successful title defense for our new champion, Walker.
And it looks like we will be seeing Mr. Wobble go one-on-one with 50 cal Barrett Brown over that there title, Tony.
And I'll tell you what, I can't wait to see that. This man defending his title against his best friend, it definitely will be unforgettable. And now the party starts as the man from Party City, USA, by way of Dallas, Texas, Mr. Wobble, celebrates his successful title defense.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, joining us on YouTube, joining us on Twitch.tv, thank you so much for being here. What did I do?
Man, these guys really like you. You know, between him and Gabe, you got a regular fan club over here, man.
Seemingly so.
Mr. Wobble with the successful title defense. Who can halt this man's momentum, Walker?
I have absolutely no idea. Mr. Wobble is on the run of a lifetime.
You got it, bro.
He said it best himself. We are all the champs tonight, baby. Mr. Wobble walking out still your Texoma Pro Texas champion.
What a show so far tonight. 2 successful title retentions.
Are you guys
And I do believe that's going to lead us into our intermission, unless I'm mistaken, Walker.
How many people love Mr. Wobble? How many people love Mr. Wobble? Well, go ahead right now, everyone, take out your cell phones, get open the calendar app, and mark it down for Friday, August 5th, because it has just been announced to me, as it was last show, but it is officially official. Mr. Wobble will be taking on Mr. 50 caliber Barrett Brown.
There we go, folks.
Texoma Texas Championship. You are not going to want to miss this show on August 5th because not only do we have that, we have a superstar, former Impact Wrestling, former WWE, and also the Control Your Narrative Wrestling, Mr. EC3 will be in action on that show August 5th, Friday. Go ahead and mark it down. You do not want to miss it. We're also going to go ahead and take a 10-minute intermission. 10-minute intermission, and I will see you back here at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you right back after this break.
Contest is scheduled for one fall.
And we're back, Texas wrestling fans. And as my mentor and good friend Teddy Long would say, up next we have ourselves a tag team match, playa.
Yes, we do indeed.
The unit defending against one of the most incredible, athletic, powerful, all adjectives you can think of to describe the dominance of these two. That is the Camachos, the Puerto Rican juggernaut Angel Camacho, Ocho Camacho. Excuse the pun, but I do believe this is the stiffest competition the unit's had since they won their championship.
Most definitely. The Camacho family lineage, an incredible force here in the Texoma Pro Tag Team division.
There's literally 5 of them active right now. You have 5 active Camachos, so you never know which 2 you're going to draw when you have a match against them.
Most definitely.
Tonight it's Ocho and Angel.
Tonight, of course, Angel Camacho, Ocho Camacho. This is going to be incredible.
And talking about teams with revolving members, we've seen the unit as Dane Griffin and Seth Allen. We've seen the unit as Dane Griffin and Charlie Haas. And tonight, we're seeing yet another configuration of your reigning, defending Texoma Tag Team Champions.
We do
There's
indeed.
Charlie Haas, Big Fitz. I don't see the titles, though. Is this a non-title match tonight, Walker?
I am not entirely certain here. Of course, we do not see the Texoma Pro Tag Team Championships here.
I'd ask Robert Langdon, but he has been out of commission at the hands of Shane Taylor, the baddest of all time. So here we have it. Multiple-time world champion in many different promotions, legendary tag team wrestler Charlie Haas and the Angel of Death Fitz.
You know, I'll tell you this much. These two are very different body types, very different demeanors, yet somehow the same levels of intensity out of both men here tonight in Fitz and Charlie Haas.
Kind of a good matchup here when you look at it. You got power and speed on one side, power and speed on the other side. Who's got the upper hand here, Walker?
I'm going to have to give the edge begrudgingly to the champions here tonight. Charlie Haas and Fitz have been doing a phenomenal job. The unit itself has been incredibly cohesive.
the cinching here. There's our answer for where the title's at. I like that suggestion, Walker. What do you think?
I agree with you. Angel Camacho is looking for a fight, and a fight he might receive here.
Charlie does a lot of talking, but more times than not, he can back it up. We'll see what happens tonight against the Camachos. What's going on here, Walker? I'm a little puzzled.
Bit of miscommunication potentially here between Charlie Haas and Fitz.
All right, well, here's our Texoma Tag Team Championship belts. So this is a title match from the looks of it. Some nice original stand-up material from Charlie Haas. Never heard those before.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the unit and the Texoma Pro Tag Team Champions, the Angel of Death, Fitz, and Charlie Haas.
Well, I'll have what he's having. Charlie Haas is excited to be here tonight.
He's definitely on one. It's Charlie being Charlie.
Who else would he be, Tony?
I don't know that anyone else could be Charlie Haas as effective as Charlie Haas is Charlie Haas. Those tag team titles. Thank you, Angel of Death. Appreciate it.
With the comeback of the century, Charlie Haas is feeling himself.
I'm telling you, this is the greatest hits tonight, man. This guy said your mom. All right, here we go. One in, one out. Looks like we've got Ocho starting out against Charlie Haas. You may not agree with Charlie Haas's methods. You may not agree with what he does in the ring or what he says in the ring, but we can't take away from the fact that he is a truly gifted wrestler. Seen there with the single leg takedown into a submission early on.
I swear we just saw Russ Haas early on in the night pull out this exact same maneuver. What a competitor that Charlie Haas is.
I wonder where he learned that from.
I wonder.
These two men circling each other. I would dare say that Onyx has probably not been in the ring with a technician the level of Charlie Haas before.
Potentially so, but we are going to have to wait and see how this one comes out.
Charlie trying to measure up. Onyx not liking what he's seeing. I'm sorry, that would be Ocho. When you got 5 of them, it's kind of hard to keep them all separate.
I understand.
It's almost like calling a match with Tommy Prince.
Here's the thing. Ocho Camacho was trying to go at Charlie Haas from an angle of an amateur style, technical style. And while we see him with this waist lock right now, of course, separated by Charlie Haas, you know, I just don't think that it's the smartest strategy to go one-on-one in an amateur contest with Charlie Haas.
Yeah, that's not the type of match you want to try to have. Charlie Haas. Big Fitz on the apron. Wonder what's going through the mind of the 7-foot monster over there. Angel Camacho really wants into this match. He's been wanting to get a hold of Charlie for a while, ever since the Camachos lost those titles back to the unit. Charlie wasn't even here.
Most definitely. Charlie Haas was not involved in that decision. However, he is reaping the benefits of what went down.
Oh,
wow.
A beautiful shoulder block by Camacho, and just like that, Haas powders out of the ring. Charlie Haas pacing around ringside. The microphone's over there, champ.
Charlie Haas is asking for a microphone here.
Kind of a dangerous thing to do, giving Charlie a live mic, but let's see what he has to say.
Listen, man. He's doing good. How old are you? 12?
Was that really necessary, man? Was that really necessary?
I'm not sure, but
Charlie having a nice little visit with the Texoma faithful here. Oh, and just like that, blindsided by Camacho one more time. Another shoulder, and down goes Charlie Haas.
all Ocho Camacho wants to do is win back the Texoma Pro Tag Team Championships. Not only that, but he just wants to fight. That is what the Camachos, this entire bloodline, this entire lineage is based upon. And look at that, Charlie Haas, the cowardice, in such a strong competitor.
Yep. The only thing a coward loves more than doing nothing is watching a brave man do everything.
I mean, you want to talk about doing nothing. This man is defending a championship which he was not involved in the decision of.
You heard what he said earlier. Big Fitz is his muscle. Charlie Haas is using Big Fitz.
That is absolutely on full display here as
And
Angel Camacho is making his way into this contest. Look at the size of those ham hocks.
Talk about a Haas fight. Here we go. Good old Texas Haas fight right here, Walker. Fitz has the height advantage. Camacho has the weight. And here we go. These two skyscrapers trading punches left and right. Ooh, big shot by Fitz. And backing Camacho into the corner easily.
And it only takes one. One of these strikes could knock it. It could be a knockout blow to any of these opponents.
Oh, what a splash. Look at the impact on that.
And
Camacho
now,
following. Oh, a splash of his own. I swear the ring moved.
like a freight train a-rolling, Angel Camacho. What is this? Fitz, though.
Oh, following up with another splash.
And again,
The agility of these two giants on display along with their size.
these two men cannot turn their backs upon one another.
This is a first tonight. I've yet to see Angel Camacho handled like this, and I've yet to see Big Fitz meet his match when it comes to physicality, Walker.
I love seeing this stamina and this agility that Angel Camacho possesses.
That wrist lock wrenching on the arm. Tagging in his cousin Ocho. Trying to chop down the big man Fitz. Fitz is on those spaghetti legs. He might actually fall. Those short arm forearms fired him right into the jaw.
Trying to wear down the Angel of Death. What is this? Referee Nicholas Caldwell.
What's he doing? Getting the ref in the middle. What that's not something you see out of Big Fitz.
No,
What's
not
going
often.
on here? Fitz, the Angel of Death, if you will.
It sounds.
He hasn't been Big Fitz for a while from the looks of it. Something else has taken over. This is Fitz, the Angel of Death in here, Walker.
I mean, it looks like the Angel of Death has been sitting underneath the Charlie Haas learning tree of
Oh
recent.
my gosh, suplex. I don't know what happened, man. I don't even know this guy anymore. Tagging in Charlie Haas, and look at this. Charlie coming in after the damage has been done to capitalize on his downed opponent.
Tony, to hint on something that you talked about earlier, I don't know if we ever knew Fitz whatsoever. This is a completely different being under the dealings of Charlie Haas here tonight.
Under the corruption of Charlie Haas. I'll go ahead and say it.
Absolutely phenomenal point to make.
Oh, and taking the knee out, though. Did you see that right knee buckle?
Yeah, I'm seeing a knee-to-knee collision there.
Covering him, 2 count, just like that. Another one, 1-2. Charlie going for the win here. Any way he can get it. Following up with a chin lock, trying to slow down the pace of this match. And this is exactly what Charlie Haas wants to do. He's all about ground and pound and submission wrestling. It's hard. You'd be hard-pressed to find anyone that could do it better, Walker.
You're right, Tony.
Of course I'm right. I'm Tony Snow.
Charlie Haas has this locked in here, but Ocho Camacho has found himself back to a vertical base, trying to strike away. Off the ropes he goes.
Oh, and a beautiful drop kick from Charlie Haas. Give the devil his due, too. Just a 2 count. You don't see Charlie throw a drop kick that often. That was a thing of beauty. Tagging in Fitz, the Angel of Death. Make a wish.
Oh
No.
my gosh.
I think I would have rather them made a wish than taking that shot to the hamstring, though. Trying to decimate that lower extremities of the Camachos. Focusing on that right knee. 1, 2, just a 2 count, Walker.
Fitz is going to have to pull out all the stops. And oh my gosh, you see those strikes unleashed on Ocho Camacho.
Hitting them hard, man. Hitting them hard. Swinging those haymakers. Oh, following up with a forearm. There's one more.
And now off the ropes goes Ocho Camacho.
Oh, what a clothesline. Clothesline the man out of his boots. And he's following up, dragging him back to the corner, trying to keep it cut off. Charlie Haas with the blind tag. In comes Haas, and school is in session, kids. Big knee to the spine, followed up one more time. Now with that beautiful rear chin lock, and look how Charlie has his knee dug directly into the back of Camacho. What's Fitz doing?
I'm not certain.
What's Fitz doing? Big Fitz coming over, checking out these title belts. It's almost like he was worried, wanted to make sure they're still here.
And
and a power slam. That could be exactly the opening he was looking for.
Ocho Camacho looks like he's down and out. He's looking worse for wear than Charlie Haas here.
That's saying something, because Charlie took a hell of a blow right there. Camacho getting back to his feet. Charlie going to get over to Fitz first, though. And who's going to get to their giant first? Who's going to get there, Walker?
This is no longer about cutting the ring in half here, Tony.
And there's the tag. Camacho. Oh, an Angel handling both members of the unit.
Like a house of fire.
He's cooking here. He has these titles in his sight.
Looking to bring the Texoma, Texas Tag Team Championships back to the Camacho family.
Texoma World Tag Team Championships, Walker. I know
course.
Texans see Texas as the world, but there's more states out there. Following up with those right hands. Into the ropes. Camacho off, ducking through under the clothesline. One more time, ducks under. Look at the agility of the big man. Oh, and there he is with the crossbody. Cover him, Angel. This is the opening you needed. You've got him. These titles are in your grasp. Cover him. 1, 2. And they had it until Charlie interfered yet again. Smart wrestling from Charlie Haas. Agree with it or not. Charlie paying more attention to the crowd again. Oh, an Angel into the turnbuckle with that avalanche, but look behind him. Here comes Fitz. Oh, and he gets his partner instead. What's going on here? Charlie Haas is down. Charlie Haas is down. Angel's measuring Fitz, and here we go. Got the big man up, Samoan drop. This could be it. Cover him, Angel. This is it. New champs. Cover him. Cover him. Fitz rolls out to the outside, though. Camacho cannot get over in time, Walker. What is happening here? What's Charlie doing on the outside? I don't trust it. Something's going to happen. He's measuring him. Oh, and raking the eyes of Camacho. He was going for that Camacho bomb. Doesn't see Fitz behind him. Fitz is measuring him. What's going to happen? Choke slam off the top rope. Oh my God. Cover him. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. The unit have retained. They are still your Texoma Pro World Tag Team Champions. Someone needs to take him the titles. You take him the titles? Retention from the unit. They are still your Texoma Tag Team Champions. And I'll tell you, they have the ultimate advantage in that you never know which members of the unit we're going to see. We had Seth and Dane winning those titles after Charlie lost them to And with that, Walker, we're going to head our way into match 1 of our co-main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get this action continued rolling on. It is time for the co-main event of the evening.
The baddest of all time, Shane Taylor. And here we go. International wrestling superstar Franco Varga. This guy has wrestled all over. He's done it all. He's been there. He's done that. He's got the t-shirt.
Well, the t-shirt definitely would say it all. The international wrestling superstar Franco Varga is here live in Sherman, Texas. And I just can't get over this, Tony. What a match that we just witnessed between the unit and the Camachos.
Yes, sir. What a rip roarer that was. And here we have our co-main event. And I'll tell you, Franco Varga, he's the next person that Robert Langdon's putting in front of Shane Taylor. Every single person that has stepped up to the baddest of all time has been knocked down. Is Franco Varga going to be more of the same tonight? Or has Shane Taylor finally met his match? And the international wrestling superstar, that is Franco Varga.
That is an absolutely phenomenal question, Tony, and that is something we are going to have to find out.
And there he is, the lion in the jungle with all 4 championships. The Grand Slam champion, the baddest of all time.
And I believe he's added a new one since the last time you and I have shared the booth together,
He
Tony.
just won the Branded Outlaw Championship in San Antonio, and tomorrow night, he is wrestling Brian Keith at the Texas Independent Wrestling Showcase.
Wow.
In a winner-take-all match. Brian Keith's New Texas Championship against everything that Shane Taylor brings to the table. Somebody is going to come out with all the belts. Shane Taylor already has 4. He could be leaving Houston tomorrow with 5 championship belts.
Wow, that is absolutely phenomenal, Tony.
The baddest of all time, the lion in the jungle, the player coach, the CEO of Shane Taylor Promotions. Nobody badder.
Former ROH World 6-Man Tag Team Champion. It's not enough to talk about the former championships that this man has had. In fact, it's almost unnecessary, a moot point. Look at the amount of championship belts around the waist, around the shoulders of Shane Taylor.
Draped in gold. Everything about this man screams excellence. Franco Varga, Shane Taylor. I've known Shane Taylor for years now, and every time I see him, he's more and more dominant than the last time. What can you tell us about Franco Varga, Walker? Who is this man that is trying to stand up? Who's this man that is trying to step to the Texoma Red River champion?
I see a lot of similarities between the international wrestling superstar Franco Varga and Shane Taylor, and I'm not talking about attitude, I'm not talking about demeanor, but I will mention confidence. Franco Varga is an incredibly confident competitor. He knows he has the ability to get the job done in the ring. We're going to have to see in this match tonight.
Star, hailing from San Juan, Puerto Rico, Franco Varga. And here's our opponent.
Oh, and here comes JD Griffey. What is he doing here? He lost a loser leaves town match. JD Griffey. Well, I guess that was Red River, and this is Texoma, huh, Walker?
Yeah, and most recently we have seen
and here comes Tim Storm to break it up.
Tim Storm's here.
Oh, my word, what is going on? JD Griffey and Shane Taylor, they go back years. These guys have known each other for close to a decade. It doesn't surprise me at all that Griffey came out to Taylor's aid. What does surprise me, though, is former NWA World Champion Tim Storm coming to Franco Varga's aid. What's going on here?
Very recently in Oklahoma City.
Let's see what they have to say.
No, Shane. We're not robbing these great people of Texas of this match. No. There's people in Tokyo. There's people in New York. There's people in London who want to see me and you go one-on-one. You're not going to do that. But you want to be out here, though. Huh, Texoma? You want to be out here, though, huh? tonight, if you gotta say, let me hear it, Texoma, if you want to see us go tag team match.
A tag team match, playa.
You guys,
Shout out to Teddy.
I'm from Philadelphia, and they told me you guys were a lot louder than that on the brochure. So let me hear you. If you want to see a tag team,
Well, we do have board of directors member James Beard standing by, so if anyone can make this a tag team match, he can. It looks like he's nodding his approval, so
Ladies and gentlemen, it has just been given to me in the back that this is now officially a tag team match.
well, there we go.
This tag team contest is going to be set for one fall here tonight in Sherman, Texas, an impromptu tag team contest.
Excuse me, I thought we were done seeing J.D. Griffey wrestle in the Elks Lodge here after losing that match to Aaron Mercer at Red River. But it looks like that does not pertain to the Texoma roster.
A lot of combustible elements in this contest here tonight. Of course, you have that history, which you just mentioned with J.D. Griffey.
First, the tag team of Franco Varga and Tim, the Perfect Storm.
Look at Shane Taylor. This totally has to change the strategy of this match for him. He was not counting on a former NWA champion thrown into the mix tonight.
No, not at all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And their opponents, the team of J.D. Griffey.
Griffey 3 stacks, pin Griffey Jr.
Baddest of all time, Shane. Read the accolades. Read the accolades. His partner from the east side of Cleveland, Ohio.
The east side of Cleveland, not the west side. We don't mess with them.
Pounds. He is the reigning, defending, branded outlaw heavyweight champion, the VIP World Champion.
That's 2.
The Red River Heavyweight
That's 3.
Champion.
That is 3.
The WrestleCade TRB Champion.
That's 4.
CEO and captain of Shane Taylor Promotions. The baddest
Of all time,
time.
Shane Taylor. That's how you do an introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for a man that has way more nicknames than I do. Shane Taylor.
Hey, it's his birthday, man. Give him a break. We appreciate you, EC. You're good. Hey, it's good. You're good, bro. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the elephant in the room. J.D. Griffey and Shane Taylor have known each other for a decade and had hundreds of matches together. I don't think Tim Storm and Franco Varga have ever tagged together.
Well, I don't believe they've tagged together. I do know that for the first time ever in Oklahoma City, I witnessed Tim Storm take on Franco Varga at the Oklahoma City PopCon just earlier last month.
Oh, and that big right hand from the champ drops J.D. Griffey.
And while Tim Storm may have walked out of that match victorious, there was a shown cohesion, a true championship-like respect between Tim Storm and Franco Varga. It does not shock me to see Tim Storm align himself with Varga here tonight.
I think J.D. Griffey just popped his nose back in place, and he tags in the baddest of all time. Here comes Shane Taylor.
Well, let's talk about Shane Taylor. Shane Taylor was expecting a championship defense here tonight, Tony.
Against Franco Varga. He was not expecting Tim Storm to even be here. I didn't even know Tim Storm was here tonight. These two measuring each other up.
I mean,
two alpha males of our species. Collar and elbow lockup.
Imagine being Franco Varga. I'd be frustrated to basically have this championship opportunity taken away from me, Tony.
I would too, man. But that just means we got to have him back. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
These two in this collar and elbow lockup, moving around in the corner here. Taylor with Tim Storm backed up. MJ Bell getting there in position. And we have a clean break. Surprise. Oh, not so much, but Tim firing back with those right hands. And another, and another, and another. Now we're cooking with fish grease. Flip, flop, and fly. Let's go. And the big man is rocked, Walker.
What a sequence from Tim Storm, but that momentum is quickly halted by Shane Taylor.
Back into the turnbuckle. Here comes the tag, and in comes JD Griffey.
JD Griffey is a man who personifies the phrase, putting educated feet to good use.
Hot-handed and cold-hearted, that's what this guy says. And that's what he's exhibiting tonight. Big boot from Tim Storm, though. Hanging net breaker. Cover him, Tim. We could have a win. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. JD Griffey powering out.
Only a 2 count indeed. JD Griffey still in this one. And it looks like Franco Varga is itching for a tag. Keep in mind, it is JD Griffey who needlessly attacked Franco Varga pre-match.
Beautiful double back elbow. Look at this tag team cohesion from these first-time tag partners who were just bitter rivals just a couple weeks ago. Griffey taking time into the outside, trying to regroup, testing the durability of our security barricades. Looks like they're holding up.
Well, if he's not careful, he might be testing the durability of our security team here.
Back up on the apron. Going over some strategy with the baddest of all time.
Well, I mean, that is why they call Shane Taylor the player coach.
He is a definite strategist. Oh, he's asking for the tag now. Here we go. This is the matchup we were supposed to see. Shane Taylor and Franco Varga.
And despite how long this contest has been going already, it almost feels like we are still amidst the feeling out process between these two teams.
Definitely. Look at them. These two guys are measuring each other up.
No time to game plan, no time to strategize. We're just here for a fight.
Well, both of these men have very well-documented careers, so there's lots of tape they could have watched to get prepared for this. But not enough tape in the world to get you ready for Shane Taylor.
Off the ropes. Collision right in between.
Off the ropes yet again. Varga trying, and still nothing doing, neither one budging.
You know, I mentioned this earlier on, Tony, but Franco Varga is one of the few men on this roster that I full-heartedly believe could match Shane Taylor power for power, strike for strike.
It's like the people that Robert puts up against Shane are gradually getting larger and larger. Who's next after Franco?
Well, we saw Fitz back in the locker room. But
oh, man, what a match that would be. Ooh, what a big right hand, and Shane Taylor's rocked. Oh, but look at Griffey. Oh, and what a right hand from Taylor.
Again, the master strategist that is Shane Taylor. And JD Griffey isn't too bad himself in the intellectual department, of course.
Oh, what a right hand. I think I saw a tooth go flying, Walker.
Nobody throws a right hand like Shane Taylor does. That is a knockout blow to any lesser opponent on any day of the week.
Look at this tag team cohesion here from these two. Taylor and Griffey. It's almost unfair, the advantage these guys have. Look at these body shots from Griffey. Taking Varga coast to coast from one turnbuckle to another. Getting old school here. Oh, Varga blocking it though. Returning the favor. To the far turnbuckle. Taking the tour.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Beautiful elbow from Griffey, and in comes Shane Taylor. And look at these constant tags between these two.
Absolutely beautiful work here.
Oh, what a right hand.
That might be it, Tony.
Griffey holding Varga's arms back. He was totally exposed to that right hand from Taylor. Taylor back up, asserting his dominance right now. Storm trying to get the people behind him. Oh my gosh. Back to the wrestling action. Varga working his way up to a solid base.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful clothesline by Taylor, and just like that, all that momentum for Varga is halted.
Like a steam roller, Shane Taylor.
And there's our tag. As we said, frequent tags from Griffey and Taylor, keeping the man fresh. Meanwhile, Varga's been in that ring for probably about a good solid 5 minutes now, Walker.
Yeah, he's got to be itching for that tag. Tim Storm is looking to enter this contest. He's looking to lay the smackdown on JD Griffey.
Oh, he's begging to get in. Look at Tim stretching out over the rope. Varga's getting close, but Griffey
Wrenching the nose.
Wrenching the nose and the eyes to try to prevent the tag. What underhanded tactics from Griffey 3 times.
Going for that jumping enziguri, but no.
Oh, but the right hand connected. Oh, and an uppercut. There's that jumping enziguri.
Connecting right behind that ear.
Cover
Look at
him.
this.
1, 2. Just a 2 count as Varga kicks out yet again. And look at the face of J.D. Griffey. He's got to be thinking, what do I have to do to keep this man down?
And that is the heart that has led to this man becoming an international wrestling superstar in Franco Varga.
Look at Griffey struggling to get Varga back up his feet, but Varga picking Griffey up.
Ever the powerful competitor that he is, but J.D. Griffey putting those strikes to good use.
Right to the back of the head, right where that enziguri hit. Now he's focusing on that cranium of Varga, trying to cut off the air, trying to put the big man to sleep. Look at Tim Storm. He wants to get in that ring so bad. Varga getting his hand up, stopping that elbow. Got that vice-like grip on the arm of Griffey.
He does, but no, evaded.
Suplex, deadlift suplex.
The deadlift
into a Falcon Arrow.
Oh my
cover him.
gosh.
But he can't cover him. He's going for the tag. Varga's going for the tag. He's trying. He's working his way over there. Look at Tim Storm.
Franco Varga is incredibly disoriented right now. He might have had an opportunity to put J.D. Griffey away, but instead he sought the tag from Tim Storm, and Tim Storm wasn't there.
Storm reaching out. Varga's getting close. Varga's getting close. He's been in this ring. He's been taking all the punishment.
Look, he has the ankle.
What strategy from J.D. Griffey. Oh, but a turnaround. Spinning discus punch, and in comes Tim Storm. And he's a house of fire. Taking out Taylor. Big clothesline, and down goes Griffey. Big right hand to Taylor. He's cooking with fish grease now, Walker.
Yes, he is indeed. Tim Storm is on a house of fire here. Off the ropes goes Griffey. What's this?
Eye of the Storm, but reversed into a sleeper. Shane Taylor making the blind tag, and in he comes. We thought we were going to see the end right there. And a tag. In comes Varga. Varga and Taylor are the legal men. Ducking under the clothesline. Big right hand, followed by a left. Varga taking it to him. Clothesline. The big man is moving, but he's not shaken. He's not stirred. He's not knocked down. Oh, beautiful super kick from Varga, though. And Shane Taylor is down, Walker.
How often do we see this sight right here? Shane Taylor flat on his back, but Franco Varga to the middle rope.
Frog splash from the big man. Cover him. 1, 2. Just a 2 count from Franco Varga.
Griffey very well may be out. Or I'm sorry, might have knocked out Tim Storm. What is, no. Shane Taylor with the low blow to Franco Varga. Absolutely despicable.
What a match.
J.D. Griffey needs to let go of this hold. This is dangerous.
What a match.
We're lucky to see Tim Storm breathing right now as J.D. Griffey had constricted the breathing apparatus of Tim Storm for multiple minutes, Tony.
Who's going to stop this man? Tell me that. Who's going to stop Shane Taylor?
Tony,
Many have tried.
I don't have an answer for you, Tony.
All have failed. Who's going to stop Shane Taylor? I'll tell you. Shane Taylor's dangerous on his own. J.D. Griffey's dangerous on his own. The two put together, this is not good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we did not witness a championship defense here tonight, but instead, we saw the same outcome. Shane Taylor victorious.
Tim Storm trying to pull himself together.
Shane Taylor and JD Griffey.
All right, what a match, guys. And that was just our code. We have one more main event left this evening. Shane Taylor, the baddest of all time.
What a match. Tim Storm, though, I want to direct your attention to the ring for a moment. Tim Storm is barely moving. He's barely moved.
You don't have to agree with their methods, but it's hard to argue with the results, man. What an explosive recipe we have here.
You heard JD Griffey say it himself, shooters only here tonight. Tony, I don't think that I need to remind you of the incredible legacy of the hardcore match, or better yet, the Texas Death Match here in the great state of Texas. Look who we have here. Someone who is privy to the hardcore match, the occasional hardcore match himself, GCW's own game changer. He is Sam Stackhouse.
And I will tell you, man, he is prepared for battle tonight. As you see, the straps are down. I don't know if you can notice on camera, guys, but we have a whole basket full of weaponry here on the left-hand side, and Sam is going directly for it. We have kendo sticks. We have crutches. We have trash can lids. We have a full trash can. There are so many different weapons at these men's disposal tonight. This match is going to be unpredictable at the least.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect here.
The unexpected, Walker.
Yeah, most
Expect
definitely.
the unexpected.
Well, I know Sam Stackhouse is privy to your occasional hardcore match. Of course, we see referee MJ Bell already with the gloves applied here. He knows that this one is going to get bloody. This one's going to get messy, and he is prepared for it. But I'm prepared, Tony, for this debut we have here in Texoma Pro Wrestling.
It's actually his return to Texoma. It's
Return.
been a while.
I can't believe it.
Mr. Ultra Violence himself, the king of the death matches. This guy has won the CZW Tournament of Death. This guy has gone to Japan. This guy's gone all over the world, bringing his own brand of chaos and terror with him. That is the deathmatch king. That is the man they call Masada. And he's here tonight taking on the king of thick style, Sam Stackhouse. You're more familiar with Sam Stackhouse than I am. You've seen him a lot. You've done a lot with him. What are his keys to victory here against someone like Masada?
Well, of course, Sam Stackhouse, the larger competitor. He's going to, this man knows how to throw his weight around. He has the agility of a 160-pound flyweight. An incredible competitor is Sam Stackhouse. He's going to have to keep this thing moving. He's going to have to keep this pace hot and heavy. That's what you have to do if you want to overcome a death match legend such as Masada.
This thing is going to get crazy real quick here, Walker. And here we go. Just like that, our match is underway.
The bell has sounded. This match is underway. Sam Stackhouse, Sam Thicolo taking on Masada.
You notice he doesn't even have the straps up. He didn't even bother. He knows this is going to get crazy quick, Walker.
Well, you know how it is. You pull the straps down when you mean business, Tony. And Sam Stackhouse meant business when he woke up and crawled out of bed this morning. He's taking on a deathmatch legend in Masada. You mentioned it yourself. CZW Tournament of Death, one of the most ultra-violent tournaments in deathmatch professional wrestling.
And here we go. The two circling each other. My only question is, when are we going to get crazy? When is this trash can of weapons going to get used? Collar and elbow lockup. You know, Stackhouse forcing him to the back corner.
You know, we talk about this deathmatch styling of Masada, and he is a phenomenal competitor within that realm. But don't get it twisted. He could lock it up. He could chain wrestle with the best of them, Tony.
Definitely. Circling each other yet again, measuring each other up. Collar and elbow lockup. Masada to a wrist lock. Not often we see chain wrestling from the ultra-violent one. Cranking on that wrist.
You know, I understand that it's not often that we witness chain wrestling from the ultra-violent one, but let's talk about it. I mean, Sam Stackhouse is not like any other competitor that Masada has faced before.
Sam Stackhouse isn't like anyone else, man. There's only one of them. I don't think the world could handle more than one of them, to be quite honest.
There's a reason they refer to this man as an absolute unit. There is no denying it, no changing it. The facts are the facts, Tony.
Wrenching the arm around yet again. Masada working on it. Reversal by Stackhouse. Breaking down to just a fight with the right hand.
Yeah, we see our first strike thrown within this contest, but Sam Stackhouse meets him back with another right hard elbow.
There we go, following up. Forearm shot, right hand. Forearm shot, right hand. Back and forth we go, Walker. Beautiful European uppercut.
Yeah, Masada switching it up with that maneuver.
Back to a classic headlock. Stackhouse shoots him off into the ropes. Beautiful shoulder tackle, and down goes Masada, and he rolls out to the outside.
You know, usually whenever a competitor rolls out to the outside and is taking on a man like Sam Stackhouse, I usually proclaim them to be in danger. But this is where Masada lives, Tony.
This is his environment. This is where he thrives. And I'm getting kind of nervous because this bucket of weapons is right next to me, and they're heading towards it. So I am very glad that my life insurance premiums are paid up. I do have Sooner Care now, so that's nice.
Wonderful investment, Tony.
Into the post. Masada bounces off right here in front of us. Stackhouse grabs him by the head. Takes him on the tour. Ooh, big shot to the stomach. Picking him up. What's going to happen here?
Look at the strength of Sam Stackhouse. No.
Oh, and Masada's slipping off and shoving Stackhouse into that ring pole just like that. All that momentum's halted. And look at that chop. Oh, my gosh. And here we go. Here comes the ultraviolet one, grabbing
Tony,
the weapons.
Masada's got that look in his eyes.
He's got that trash can.
Oh, my God.
Gosh. That sound of that, it sounded like squashing a watermelon. And he's coming back. He's not done. Oh, he's got the whole can. We got kendo sticks. We got crutches. We got a trash can.
We called this Masada's wheelhouse. He is going to prove that here tonight.
Oh, and right to the back with that. Oh, and again with that cane. Oh, he's bringing him over our way. Oh, no.
What is going on?
Come on, guys. Oh, jeez. Oh. To the outside. You okay there, Walker?
Yes, I am. This match rolls on.
He's taking him over to his own merch table. He's beating him down on top of his own 8x10s. What's going on over here?
All across the Elks Lodge here tonight.
We knew that this match would not be easy to contain. Oh, shot to the gut with that kendo stick. And he is just unleashing on him with this Singapore cane, Walker.
It is not going to be long before we see the welts start to develop on the back of Stackhouse, who turns things in his favor.
Stackhouse now has that cane. What did you say earlier? Whatever you can do, I can do better. Well, I'll see that and raise you. What's good for the goose is good for the gaggle. Sam Stackhouse with that Singapore cane giving Masada chase. Oh, and a big shot to the stomach. Oh, and a super kick to the head. I don't think he got all of that, but he got enough. What's he doing here?
Masada is trying to control the pace of this matchup, and he's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, that cane right to over the back of Masada. Stackhouse stalking him across the Elks Lodge here. Oh, and there goes that shopping cart. He's using a shopping cart, Walker.
A shopping cart right into Sam Stackhouse.
Clean up on aisle 4. What's he doing to him? You have a better vantage point than I do, Walker.
It looks like Masada is grating the face of Sam Stackhouse into that link.
Oh, the mesh on the side of the shopping cart, man. Oh, this isn't a match. This is a fight. Throwing that cane back into the ring.
That nearly hit us, Tony.
I'm telling you.
Like a torpedo.
Well, we know what we signed up for when we agreed to call a Masada match.
Most definitely. Masada, I don't know if you noticed, he is trying to lift Sam Stackhouse over that barricade, but Sam Stackhouse isn't your regular competitor. You can't just deadlift that man like he's someone else, you know?
Into another shopping cart. Where did we get all these shopping carts at the Elks Lodge? Stackhouse taking Masada over face first into that table. These crowds here getting a great look. First-hand perspective of this fight.
All around the world, we're taking this one, Tony.
Stackhouse leading Masada back. Are we going to get back in the ring?
It looks like that's the direction that Stackhouse is taking this.
Referee Mike Bell trying to get the action back into the ring. Masada rolls inside, and here comes Sam. And I think we are back into the confines of the squared circle now, Walker.
Yes, we are. Sam Stackhouse has this match back in the ring. And right now, the ring actually might be the most dangerous place for either of these two men to be. Look at the litany of weapons. Oh, my gosh. You hear the crack of that Singapore cane at the disposal of Sam Stackhouse.
Right over the back of Masada. What's Sam thinking? What is going through the mind of Mama Stackhouse's little boy? Ooh, a shot right to the nether regions, it looked like. Now Masada taking the climb, raining down punches on the top of Stackhouse.
And those are very obviously closed fist
And now
shots,
he's biting
Tony.
him. Now he's just straight biting him.
Oh, my gosh.
It's a hardcore match. It's all legal. MJ Bell can ask him to stop, but he can't force him to.
MJ Bell does not have the power to stop this match for any reason. They're going to go until no one can anymore.
Oh, my goodness. What a shot to the turnbuckle. Did you see Masada fly off of that corner?
I most definitely did, Tony, and so did the rest of these fans here in attendance at the Sherman Elks Lodge.
So many people here are on their feet. This is a match unlike any you'll see anywhere else in the state tonight, man. Right here in the Elks Lodge in Sherman, Texas. Oh, big boot to the face, knocking that Singapore cane down. And another one.
To the middle rope he goes. Masada looking for it. Tornado DDT evaded here by Sam Stackhouse.
Oh, and there's that spinning heel kick. That could be it. He's taking out so many people with that kick, but can he make a cover? It does not look like Stackhouse can capitalize. And he's rolling to the outside. Oh, he's looking for something under the ring. The King of Thick style, looking for some sort of plunder. What's on his mind, Walker? What's he looking for?
You know exactly what's on his mind, Tony. I don't think I need to spell it out for you, but I sure as hell will. Devastation, destruction. I mean, he has an opportunity to take a death match god to his limit tonight.
And he's taking chairs. He's actually setting them up on the outside. What is he doing over here?
I'm not sure what it looks like he's making an attempt at something here.
I don't know what's going on. What are we gonna see here? What's looking under the ring yet again?
And we see referee MJ Bell checking on Masada currently in this current state he's in.
Masada could have a dislocated jaw. Oh my gosh. Sam's got a door. Sam Stackhouse has a door.
The Texoma Pro Special.
He's gonna show him the door. It's big, and it's right there. Sam the Builder here, putting this door together. Coming back in the ring. What are we going to see here? What's his plans for Masada?
Sam Stackhouse has got to be looking to slam Masada through that door that is bridged between these two steel folding chairs.
Oh, using Masada as a stepping stone, quite literally. All that weight coming down on the chest of Masada.
What is this? Sam Stackhouse preparing something here off the ropes. Punt kick to the back of the head.
Measuring him up. Off the ropes.
Once more.
Elbow drop, a nobody home walker. Oh, and a drop kick directly to the face.
Masada just served Sam Stackhouse an eviction notice.
Oh, and he's got that trash can lid. What's he doing? He's measuring him.
He's looking for something here.
Oh, directly to the head. One more time. And a third. Stackhouse is still on his feet, though.
Off the ropes. Oh!
That added momentum is what he needed, man. He took him down. Just like that, Sam's on his face.
And you see the dents in this trash can lid delivered to the skull of Sam Stackhouse. Absolutely disgusting.
He's prying back on his throat with that trash can lid. Masada getting innovative with these weapons.
You want to talk about someone, a master of innovation? That's the man that you're talking about right there in Masada.
Thank God there's no skewers around, but he's bleeding.
Oh my gosh.
Sam is busted open.
Sam Stackhouse is looking worse for wear here, and I know that referee MJ Bell has no power to stop this thing, but we need to do something about this.
No,
he's waving MJ Bell off.
He is bleeding everywhere,
Stackhouse
though.
is gushing.
Oh my gosh, this is not good. He's bleeding like a stuck pig. MJ Bell checking on him. Stackhouse's blood all over Masada.
All over that trash can lid.
And getting all over the canvas. Everyone in this Elks Lodge is on their feet.
And what is he looking for here?
Trying to whip him into the turnbuckle, but Stackhouse anchoring himself.
Well, I mentioned that mass that is Sam Stackhouse. He is a wonderful anchor whenever he wants to be, but
Stackhouse now with that blood in his face, it's hard for him to see, it's hard for him to breathe. I'm sure he's disoriented.
Of course, his equilibrium has to be thrown off with this loss of blood that he is experiencing here, caked over the eyes, blinding him.
Kendo stick to the stomach. Stackhouse is a bloody mess. Oh, directly to the head with that kendo stick. And Masada sent reeling. Literally rang the man's bell. Masada checking his head for blood.
Masada has to be seeing stars here right now, Tony.
But look at Stackhouse trying to shake it off over on the ropes. These two men have taken so much out of each other.
Of course, this match can only end in pinfall, submission, or some form of giving up here, Tony, when someone can't go anymore.
Oh, right on the head with that trash can, and Masada sent reeling. But Stackhouse is not done delivering punishment. And he's not done bleeding. Oh, and now Masada's busted open. Both men are bleeding now. This has turned into a bloodbath of a match.
You know, I thought I saw Masada bleeding, but I wasn't sure if it was Masada's blood or Stackhouse's.
Both of them wearing that proverbial crimson mask. Oh, and another kendo stick to the back of Masada. Oh, and a shot to the back. Stackhouse measuring Masada. Oh, and a shot to the stomach. Clubbering blow to the back. Oh, what a chop, Walker.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at Stackhouse's face, man.
I'm almost at a loss of words here right now, Tony.
Oh, to the throat, though.
The throat chop.
Masada's a bloody mess. Stackhouse is a bloody mess. They're both dangerously hovering over that table. What's going to happen?
That throat chop like that is a very quick way to cut off another man's breathing apparatus here, Tony.
Oh, no. He's measuring him.
What is Masada planning here?
Whatever it is, it's no good, I can promise you.
Oh, my gosh, no. What the?
DDT!
Tornado
through the table.
DDT!
Tornado DDT, and both men are down. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. MJ Bell in position. MJ Bell telling both men to get back in the ring. This match is going to continue. What a DDT off of the apron and through the table.
I'd be shocked if either of these men can walk out of here on their own here tonight, Tony.
Bell delivering the standing 10 count. We're at a 4 now. What a shame it would be for this match to end in a double count out. These fans here tonight deserve a victor in this match.
That white door, Tony, is caked in the blood of Masada and Sam Stackhouse.
Both men etching their legacy in their own blood here tonight. Stackhouse struggling to get to his feet. This was an open challenge for Masada, challenging anyone who had, as he said, the pair to face him in the ring. And Stackhouse answered that challenge, and look what's come of it. Cover him, 1, 2. Oh, and an emphatic kick out from Sam Stackhouse. He is nowhere near done.
Launching Masada off of that lateral press.
Absolutely crazy. Masada back up to his feet. He's up first, grabbing that cane right to the back. And again, using it as a choking apparatus now.
He's trying to choke the life out of Sam Stackhouse. Somebody stop this thing.
Oh, he's
he's
literally
bending
bending the cane on Stackhouse's throat.
And Stackhouse is fading.
This could be it, Walker.
This very well could be the end of this contest.
Stackhouse is not moving. That's 1. 2 more drops, and that's it. 2. Oh, but Stackhouse, he's still there.
He's still in this one.
He stopped at just a 1/4 of an inch short. Fighting back up to his feet.
Stackhouse feels the energy in this room. This entire crowd is on deck here tonight.
Oh, missing with the chair shot. Big kick to the... Oh, and a bulldog. Cover him again. Here we go. 1, 2. Stackhouse kicking out again. That kick, not as boisterous as the one before it.
I really have to tell you, I think that Sam Stackhouse is relying completely off inertia, off of the energy of this crowd here tonight.
Off of instinct.
No, there is no way that this man consciously kicked out of that maneuver, Tony.
I think muscle memory takes over at some point.
At a certain point, you're correct indeed.
Stackhouse still moving, and Bell assuring us he's good. Here comes another door, though. Oh, my gosh.
As
really?
if there's anything else that we needed more of. It's a door.
Tonight's the story of the doors here at Texoma as these two try to break on through to the other side. That door propped up precariously on the ropes. What is Masada shopping for? And another one. How many doors are under there?
We have an entire home improvement store underneath the ring, Tony.
Oh, no.
We see this cookie sheet bent around the ring
That's
post
no
here.
good. Why did he crease that? Why did he crease that, Walker? Oh, my God, that's why he creased it.
Oh, my gosh. I can't watch this, Tony.
He is literally gouging the face, cutting Stackhouse's face with that cookie sheet. Oh, my God. I knew this was going to be ultra-violent, but I was not prepared for this, Walker.
I don't think there's anything one person can do to prepare for the experience that lies ahead of us. For everything that has happened in this match to lead to Stackhouse and Masada becoming the bloody mess we see in front of them.
Oh, we're going to see another. What are we going to see? He's blocking it, but he's trying to reverse it.
Stackhouse now.
Masada shifting his weight, though.
Stackhouse trying to get him up. He can't do it, though.
Oh, there's the right hand.
This blood loss has led to a weakness in the strength of Sam Stackhouse. What is this?
Up and over. Oh, Samoan drop through the table. Cover him, Sam. Cover him. I don't think he can, though. Sam Stackhouse cannot capitalize on this momentum. Too much blood loss.
Sam is damn near immobile at this point, Tony.
What a desperation move from the big man. He's back up to his feet, though. I don't know how, but he's getting back up to his feet, I should say. Got that chair, setting it up. What a chant from the crowd here in Sherman. I couldn't agree more myself. This is awesome, Walker. Grabbing yet another chair. What is he setting up?
I'm not sure. We see Masada.
Oh my gosh. If he's gonna do what I think he's gonna do, Walker, don't tell me. You know Sam's favorite wrestler of all time is Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh, you don't have to remind us, Tony.
Oh my gosh, is he gonna do what I think he's gonna do? We're about to see one of the. Oh, I don't know. He's bringing him outside. Well, what's going on, Walker? What's going on here?
Sam Stackhouse has helped Masada through this rubble. He's trying to position Masada for something incredibly dangerous, Tony. That's
He's got
all I
the
have.
door and then a trash can now on top of the door. Are we going to see a superplex? Is he going to superplex him through the trash can and door, Walker?
I don't know if this ring has been reinforced or prepared for what we might see here right now.
Oh, no. What's he doing?
These strikes to the gut of Sam Stackhouse from Masada.
Masada trying to fight him off. What's he doing?
What is...
Oh,
right to those hamstrings.
To the hammies and then back on the back. Taking out the hamstrings of the big guy. Another clubbering blow. Oh my gosh, he's up there. What's he doing?
I'm not. What is this?
Oh,
my
reverse
gosh.
DDT through the table. The table's gone. The chairs are busted. Sam Stackhouse isn't moving. And the air has just been sucked out of the Elks Lodge. This crowd is in a stunned silence, Walker.
You took the words directly out of my mouth, Tony Snow. A stunned silence indeed. Out of what these men are putting their bodies
Cover
through.
one. Just a one count. It doesn't seem that this match is going to end anytime soon, Walker.
No, not whatsoever. You have to commend what both of these professional athletes are doing to themselves, putting their bodies on the line for the great sanctity of this sport. What is that?
Oh, the skewers. He's famous for the skewers, and he got him right in the head. Oh, no, here we go. Stabbing him in the head with these skewers. This is unreal. And there they are.
Oh, my God.
Stuck in the cranium of Sam Stackhouse.
Oh, my God.
This is crazy, man.
We're going to need medical attention out here for Sam Stackhouse eventually.
Digging into the scalp, and more of them.
What is...
Stabbing him in the head. Mike Bell is trying to get in there. Oh, my gosh, just jabbing into the skull. Oh, God, I'm getting sick to my stomach, Walker. Oh, my God, this is shocking. This man has skewers hanging out of his head.
No, not what I... No, oh, my God.
Him.
The spear.
Somehow he has the wherewithal. He's still in this with skewers hanging out of his head. Double underhook. Oh, and he's down. This could be it. How is he doing this, Walker?
I don't know. It's that fighting spirit of Sam Stackhouse, but he hasn't been able to crawl over and make the cover. He hasn't been able to make the pinfall. He's going for it here.
1, 2. Oh, my God. Look at Sam Stackhouse.
And this match rolls on.
This is unreal. The intestinal fortitude of this man. This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this. Skewers still hanging out of his scalp, Walker. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
But Sam, look behind you. Masada's got that chair.
Oh, shot to the gut.
Oh, my God. That might be it.
1, 2, 3.
That's
That's it. What a match. What an ending for this night.
In what is probably one of the most devastating, hellacious, and intense professional wrestling matches to ever take place in the Sherman Elks Lodge, Tony Snow.
Sam Stackhouse with the skewers still sticking out of his head. Sam Stackhouse was the man that answered the challenge, answered the call of Masada, and he got a head full of skewers for his trouble. Folks, be sure you tune in to the post-show Certified Mark Productions Facebook Texoma Shoot featuring Jay Williams and yours truly, your favorite wrestler's favorite DJ. We'll be going over all these matches in their entirety. But in the meantime, the Death Dealer Masada comes out victorious tonight. What a match, what a show. We'll be back here on August the 5th as we see Mr. Wobble taking on his best friend, 50 caliber Barrett Brown. What a show. For the Velvet Voice Walker Stewart, for Robert Langdon, I've been DJ Tony Snow. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time, and happy wrestling.